Hello everybody and welcome back or welcome to our Minecraft Let's Play world! Guys, how's it going? I hope you're all having a lovely morning, afternoon or evening, whatever it may be as you guys are tuning in and excited to see what mischief we're going to be getting into today, because, well, the last two episodes we were working on some redstone farms. We built up a bamboo farm, so that way we can start, working on the villager houses over here, because we were discussing that, I kind of like how that, I think it's the mosaic bamboo pattern. I'm not sure which one, that's the proper name, but, we're liking that design there for the flooring in there. And then, we also wanted to build up a honey bottle farm, because the ender pearl stasis chamber thingies 3000. Yeah, okay, I'm still not good at naming names, but I worked out what that thing was. So we built up a honey bottle farm, so that way we can get ourselves a large amount of honey blocks to be able to potentially build up a few of these ender pearl stasis pod thingies around our world, be able to, maneuver around places a bit quicker. And, that was really fun, because now we're able to actually get use of a lathe and the copper golems in a functional kind of just fun design. So I was really happy with how that farm turned out. And then we also got the resin farm up and running, because, we're going to be needing to make up those roofs for our channel members' homes. So that was an interesting time, working with Creakings. I genuinely did not realize that they had absolutely 100% immunity to any nudging, knockback. I didn't see that in my creative test world when I was designing up the farm, but we managed to get that through. And as you can see over here, where we have our smelter, I refuse to call this a super smelter, guys, okay? It's like 3 furnaces, it's set up very basic. It's not a super smelter, it's a smelter, but as you can see, look at that. We're backlogged. Nice. Okay, cool, didn't feel like that there. But okay, good. So as you can see there, we have ourselves a lot of resin. Excellent, because I'm going to be needing a lot of those bricks. So the last 2 episodes, because I kind of had to break it up, one massive episode into the 2, and I do apologize for that, but I hope you guys did enjoy. I thought today we could kind of just maybe kick back and relax a little bit more. I want to do a little bit more building and a little bit more detailing in our world, because when I was doing a lot of the work down in our mines, I was kind of realizing that, we want this to have that whole dwarven keep kind of feel. But we have actually done nothing really to show that. There's like barely any detailing in there, so I want to touch on there and get a bit of work done up, as well as well, I found out last episode I'm running out of tough. We've got it's tough to see, but we've got no tough. And our design, maybe if I can run on over. Actually, I tell you what, Mountain, stop rambling. Let's jump on down here, and I'll explain the tough situation. Whee! So in our storage area, it's kind of one of the only places where we've really actually added in the detailing, and you can kind of see our build palette starting to take shape. All of this tough here being used for the walling, and then even having it sort of recessed in. Oh my god, did I get the word right? I hope I did. But having it set in with the wall blocks, I like it. I really do like it. And unfortunately, this here's a... Nope. Yes, this here would be our... Any of tough would be in this. And we have... 49. Any up here? Oh, we got one more. So, I want to do, because as you can see, look, it's coming up here and then it dies. And I know that this wall here, it needs to kind of be the dirt, because that shows off. Gonna make a liar out of me? There we go here. So see, it breaks off and you can see into this section. And now, maybe what we want to do is put in a window or something. But I personally want to start detailing this, continue on this pattern up into here, because we really kind of just let it go. You know, we've even got like I still need to learn how to use the crafters, but I was trying to work that out, and that's just sitting here. When I first looked at the resin blocks, it's here. We did last episode put in the bamboo farm, which I'm happy with. It's working nicely, as you can see, and it, by doing this last episode, really sold to me. Oh, look at it work. Don't sound so surprised, Mountain. Of course it worked. You built it. But having this come in really helps sell this all together now. And then I have absolutely no idea how that piece of bamboo got there, but by having this here, it kind of makes me think I wouldn't mind having a little bit of a garden in this section too. You know, I wouldn't mind detailing up all of this. We go on down here, and then we have Brain Rotted Zombie and Steed. You know, they need a decorated area, and then this. This is kind of appalling. Like, we have our path, but there is no detail. And like, I really like a challenge that Matty J has suggested, and this has been a long time ago that he suggested it, because he's running it through with his world, but collecting every single pot shard design. But when you make it to have the actual vase or the decorated pot, each side of it, so all 4 shards have to be of that, you know, design. I would love to have like a room where we can build up and have all of those collectibles and that, say, up here. So it's like, oh, I've got my note blocks still turned on. Streaming on the mid SMP, and I had to listen to a song with Athika. I forgot to turn that back on. Let's fix that now. And if you're wondering what that is, that's from the LA farm, or not the LA farm, the honey bottle farm from last episode, which we're going to get to in a second. But I was thinking, you know, we have a staircase that can then continue on up here. We've got into the pathway where there is this spot here, which leads us down to the very bottom where I was getting chased by all of those creakings, and that wasn't fun. But, you know, we can make like a system down here that has a stairwell going off. We can have up here in this section over here where we could show off all those different, you know, the pots that we collect, the different armor trims, you know, all those little collectible things. We can put them up in here. The floors and everything, finishing up the design here, you know. These are the kind of stuff that I really want to be working on today, and just sort of plodding around. I do not expect to get it all finished, but I do want to have a bit of a go at it. And, okay. You guys are now about to see something that happened a little bit after last episode. So, let me just walk back over here so I have the illusion of being safe. Last episode, right? As you can see, because we had a whole heap of resin bricks being smelted away, I spent, I want to say 5 hours AFK at this thing. Now, it didn't yield in the massive amount of resin. We got about two double chests worth of resin, which isn't too bad. However though, once I'd finished being AFK there, I'd finished doing up all the editing for every video that I was working on at that time, I left this space to go and work on a different area in our world, you know. I came back, and Yep, you're going to see it. They are all out. Every single one of you escaped. You can see that we've still got plenty of resin. I've already smelted up a whole heap there, but they all escaped from me. No. Wait, there's a spot where, yeah, okay. If I get just here, you guys don't really care that I'm here. You'll freeze, but you won't keep following me. So, you know, that's kind of good. But, all our creakings fell out of the Trident Killer. And it is, you see how we filled up that one spot there? I don't know what it is, but somewhere around that section, because the creaking didn't seem to be able to be pushed or nudged by me at all, same goes for the pistons, so they must get stopped in a certain way and it pushes them out. So I have a redesign for this, which involves building a staircase. So that way each night I can have them being lured to me. They'll chase up, run up, fall down the trident killer, and they'll just be killed off. Well, not killed off, but, used to get the resin. But yeah, unfortunately, my idea of name tagging and keeping him in place did not work. Alright, and then touching on our last build that we did, last episode, and that was the honey bottle farm, which is where you can hear that note block coming through from. We've got 4 allays down here. I did upgrade this just a little bit by going ahead and, I think it's this one here? Yeah, I put in some shears. So now we're collecting honey bottles and honeycomb from this farm, and man, it's working really, really well. Like, I keep coming in and around here and every now and then because I haven't had a chance to get any more glass bottles. So I keep recycling them through, but we've got 18 honey blocks already. I had to come and wax the copper golems. I forgot about that last episode, and they went to sleep. Yes, you could say hello to the people. Actually, these guys don't have any names. I did get, thank you so much, I got some name suggestions for our horses back on episode, I think it was 29, because the last ones were like the 2 thing. I got some really good horse name suggestions, so maybe in the next clip we'll go and actually rename those horses. However though, these are copper golems. They need some names, as well as the allays. If you guys want to, offer in some name suggestions, please leave them in the comments. So yeah, I'm thinking today we're going to be really relaxed and get a bit of building done, get a little bit of just detailing, beautifying our area. But before we can do any of that, before we can get any of that done, as you can probably see, tough, because I've even started to do it here, because this will probably get wrapped around and go around that wall. I need a lot more tough. So, no, you're a big slime. No. You're supposed to have a blood feud with the... Come over here to this guy. Yes, your mortal enemy. I have brought him to you. Dude, just play along. Look, I know you're not going to get hurt. Just chill. He might not even make it up here. Hey, slime. No, yes, up here. Come on. No, you fool, go this way. Oh, now come on. Yes, there we go. I gotta admit, there's fancy ways to build slime farms, but nothing beats this. Using their own hatred against them. Ah, no, don't fall down the water because you can still see me. No. I just... Yes. Okay, we could have avoided that if I stopped being cheeky. Well, what do you want me to do? Oh, now he's stuck down there. I'm going to take matters into my own hand. I'm sorry. This just isn't working out. Come here. Ow. Alright, yes, split off. Hey, how's it going? Yes, now you're going to make little adorable snot balls. Go away, snot. I'm snot impressed. I swear, I don't get distracted. What were we doing again? Ah, yes, that's right. I was just about to say that I need to go and do some mining for some tuff. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to yet do that on a live stream or if I'm just going to kick back here and, watch some videos on YouTube for a couple of hours as I just do some basic tuff mining, really. I'm not really trying to collect any other resource. But either way, before we get into that, I did make mention that we got some lovely name suggestions for our horses back on episode 29, and I think that it's time that we go ahead and name them because, well, why not? Let's start off with the first horse that had a name, which is our zombie horse, which it got its name from our Don't Die December series from last year, 2025, and this horse here is going to be named Uncle Glitch, after our zombie horse from Don't Die December. Now, I can't exactly remember who named the horse Uncle Glitch. I think it might have been Trenton, but I'm not 100% certain. So I do apologize if I've forgotten exactly who it was that named them, but thank you so much for your contributions during Don't Die December, and for also naming our lovely zombie horse. So here we go. Uncle Glitch. Your name... Oh, no. There we go. Your name is in place. Oh, I thought the name would still cycle through. That still works out. And yes, I made a little pen for all the horses to go into, so you can stay there, Uncle Glitch. The next horse that we have was given to us, well, the name suggestion was given to us by Maddie J. Now, Maddie J was able to, have a little bit of a tying in, I think that's the right words, and had a bit of a backstory to be able to relate to the name for this horse here. So I really do hope that I did get the right one, and this horse here will be now known as Dolly. Dolly, come on over here. Yes, that's it. Let's get a nice fine look at our beautiful horse. This horse here, Dolly, has an excellent run speed and also a jump height of about 3.5 blocks. Dolly, stop showing us your backside. That's kind of rude, but here we go. Wait, I've got to take off the lead. And Dolly, welcome to the DueMountain Let's Play World. And let's add you over here. Yes, I know you guys have already met, but now you're officially named. So Dolly, Uncle Glitch, Dolly. Now, we have 2 more horse names. And so these comes from, and I do apologize if I butcher your name, I'm really sorry. But I believe it is Hack on Player 77 had 2 horse name suggestions. So I could, said it could be this or it could be that. And the 2 names were Hubert or Herbert. And, well, we have quite a few horses, so I thought we could definitely use both of these names. And I've gone with, let's go Hubert, being our lovely majestic white horse over here that has the, obviously not the brain capacity, but the same run and jump speed and height as Dolly. So, would you like to come over here, Hubert? Hubert, don't be shy. You can jump over that. You can jump 3.5 blocks. You're going to be able to make that 1 block. Stop playing dumb. Fine, I'll walk you around here. Oh, you. Okay, Hubert's already starting to show his personality. Look at him getting right up in my face. He's like whispering, I'm going to get you. No, you're not, Hubert. You are not going to hurt me. You're an adorable horse with an amazing run speed. I do actually want to build up, not this episode, but another episode. We could probably chill out with horses. And I want to do like a speed test and a proper height jump test to be able to go through more. But you are a very fast horse, and I believe you also have the 3.5 blocks. So, Hubert, welcome to the DueMountain Let's Play World. No, don't see yourself out, please. Hack on Player 77 would not be too impressed. I wouldn't be too impressed if you were to walk out after your naming ceremony. So here we go. Hubert, I believe you already know Dolly and Uncle Glitch. So, greet each other in. I hope you guys are getting along and not getting into each other's faces there. And then we finally, we have for our last horse, again, because Hack on Player 77. Man, I thought if I said it enough times I'd get it right, but hopefully I haven't butchered it too much on you. But thank you for giving us a name suggestion. We have Hubert! And I thought Hubert would be excellent to be one of our skeleton horses. So come on over here, mate. Again, I've got no way of actually properly testing their speed, but look, out of all 4 of them, you run pretty good, and your jump height, like, it's not too bad. You're probably about 2.5 just on 3. So I'm really happy with you. So let's give you your name. No, don't you get in the way, cow. You're not Hubert. You are Hubert. And don't worry, Hubert. We'll try to make sure we can get you on a good diet and start fattening you up, because, man, you're not even skin. You're just bones. Oh, but let's get you in the pen over here and you can settle in. How's it going, guys? Please all be welcoming to Hubert. Hubert, we have Dolly, we have Uncle Glitch, and we have Herbert. So, please, I hope you feel right at home. Alright, now that I've named up our horse companions and brought in a little bit more life into our world, it's time I do the thing that's in the title. I've got to go mining in order to go crafting. So that was terrible, man. I'm keeping it in. Yeah, so guys, I need to go and I need to mine up a lot of tuff. So I'm thinking that I go and spend maybe 2 or 3 hours just mining. I'm thinking we go. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me sleep away this night, and I'll show you exactly where I'm thinking about clearing out the space, and then yeah, I'll send you off to the next clip where hopefully all of that damage will be done. So I'm thinking that, you know, over here where our double cave spider spawner is, it's in an abandoned mine shaft setup. So I need tuff and, you know, deep slate will be good, a bit of andesite will be good. Right here is kind of smack bang in the middle of where that area is. So I was thinking that we come over here and we actually open up and make ourselves our own mine shaft into this section here and make use of some of the pre-existing, you know, stuff that we've got. We can even make like storage here, we can store everything. So yeah, I'm thinking, guys, I'm going to now just I'm just going to spend a couple of hours just mining up resources. I might do a bit of it on stream because, you know, we can be entertaining on stream with that, but in for this video, I don't think it's going to be interesting at all for me to collect up the tuff, so let me do that so we can start doing some decorations. So guys, I decided to actually just stream that whole progression then, collecting up tuff, and in the progress, we actually built up this whole little extra room down here. You're probably thinking to yourself, Mountain, where are we? Well, if you walk out here, you will see that we are, our double cave spider spawners just over there. This is that section that I was saying that I think we could clear out and actually start mining for resources. And I just sort of built in, I thought, you know, if we're going to start working in this space, we should have a really good storage system for all the stone work and everything that's going to be used. So it's still in very plain staging, as you can see, but we've got our standard our standard block palette here. So we've got like the stone brickwork, we've got all the tough variants here, we've got the copper coming in, and the copper lanterns, I think they look really nice. I'm waiting for a few of them to age because I want some of the chains to sort of age in different stages, make it look like there's a bit of rust or sort of corrosion going on. I don't want it as much on the stairs, so I think I might wax all of these, but again, I might wait to get your feedback. What do you reckon? Are we going to try and go for the more greener tinge of the copper, or have it as an orange highlighting block? Because that's what I was thinking we could do, and then I believe it was Zia that mentioned using like acacia trapdoors and that variety in there to get a bit more breakup and sort of different texturing, and I like that idea, but are we going with orange or are we going with green? Because if we go with green, then we've got to start looking at the warped woods. So yeah, that's something for you guys to have a bit of a think on. Okay, so I also managed to collect up quite a nice amount of tuff here whilst I was on stream. So this will hopefully see us through with our needs for today, doing a little bit of decor and just detailing around our base here. So I'm thinking we're going to start up around like the starting area of the cave where we've got the bamboo section, and we're going to work our way down through there and hopefully get to the stairs by the end of the episode. But that's jumping ahead. Let me explain a little bit more in this storage. So as you can see here, we've got every block's got its own little spot here, but I've also got variants. So here we can come in and we don't need to waste time making up these blocks. We can just grab these ones that we've got left over that's going to be used up there too. Sweet. Alright, so I believe that that's everything that we need here. Let's jump back up there now and start doing some detailing. So I'm thinking we start up here and really sort of continue on from our, you know, this is like our main just sort of storage where it's just got everything that we've sort of got here, where downstairs is bulk and large sort of stonework and all that sort of stuff. I want to continue on all of this stuff all the way down here, start sort of just tying in where we've got our bamboo farm. The tricky part is going to be working around brain rotted zombie and steed, but I think we can get that done. And then tying off this end of the cave and getting somewhere to around here. Now, I have done the editing up to this point here for the video, and I know it's not too long, but I could see that we could, if I was to continue on and want to keep going all the way down there, we could definitely make this being a really long episode again. And after the last 2 episodes being a bit of a long one, I'm kind of thinking that this one, it's supposed to be a bit more of just a chill out one. So yeah, my goal is to reach this point here. Has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that the river is around here and we don't need to worry about that yet. But we're just going to work all the way down to here, so that way we've got a nice tie-in from all this section. I can see it's about to be night time, so let me sleep that away, and then let's get to work. Okay, so let's start off by just sort of getting the roof in place. So I can see that I want it to be at least this height here, which is 4, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. So we want this one to be at least 4. It's not as tall as what's all going to be downstairs, where everything's at least 5 to 7 in height. This is sort of just more of, it's very much so, this is our starting space. So I want it just to sort of be a little bit neat and tidy, and also we've got to be very careful because the river is above us, and as it has shown multiple times, it has no issue dropping down on us. So what I'm thinking is we're going to have some stairs that'll come in here. We could just make up some stairs here now. So if we grab that, we're going to want these ones. So they'll go in place. We can put stair. I could break that. Hidden light and another stair. Perfect. The tough, I'm going to want this one to sit up on top here. So we'll break that, put that there, do the same here so you don't see that little bit in the corner. Perfect. And now what I'm wanting is to go up one more. So it's like the half slab here. So that's going to wrap around all like that. There will be wall here, so we'll also need to continue breaking it out. So it'll be like all of this space up into here. The wall will go along like so. The roof will go along like so. The wall will go up to there. That will need to be removed out so we don't get the weird connection, but we don't need to worry about that just yet. So for now, yeah, that's cool. Okay, let me clear out this space here and get the roof in, and then we can start doing the detailing in the walls. So I'll be back in just a moment. As you can see, I've got the roof in now, and it's time to do the walls. And as you guys can hear, the stupid drown are in the walls. The river is so close. I thought you guys might find it funny me trying to actually get all of this in place. So let's try and do this together. We'll make up some more tough brick walls. We'll do what I think is going to be the nice easy one, which is this one for a starting point. So let's remove this backing. Okay, good. At least I was right on that point. No river flowing in as of yet. So from here, now we run this through. And now this is where we're going to start to deviate a little bit from my initial planning for it. And we're going to have to bring in the design from in here. So if you may recall, I originally wanted to sort of have this as, this is part of the Dwarven Keep, which kind of wasn't known or seen to the outside out here. But I'm now in the stage where I want it to be, I want this room to be a little bit more coherent. So I'm thinking we might put like stained glass along this wall. So I will go through now and put in the actual proper detailing. So which means I'll have to break up from down here. Let's go one of you, and then onto that. And from here I'll go you, back to you. Alright, so that now leaves this open, which I'll try and get some glass made up, and then I'm thinking brown and green stained brown and green stained glass will look best for around here. With that said, do I have do I have a cactus? I do. We don't have much growing, so let's quickly go get some of this up there growing. So if I want green dye, oh, you better believe we're going to need some cactus. Or you could have. If you want green dye, you need cacti. Oh, Mountain, you missed your opportunity. Okay, so this part here, we're going to have to wait for the cactus and all that sort of stuff and get our glass and dye. So I'm going to wait for that wall. Let's start with this approach here. I'm going to start with this section here because it's got the nice even 5. That gets a little bit messy as we get down towards the end there. Now, I do like how this is set in a little bit, and I kind of want to maybe put a room here. So for now, let's just continue on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so, no, and this is what I was, no. That's stupid water. I still do. Why do I not have depth stride? Oh, you're the guys that were attacking me before. Haha. Yeah, you thought you were funny. Guess what? Now. He came back. He's gone. We're good. Shush, zombie. I'm good. Okay, so I just need to fill this part here, I think, with stone, and we're good. This might actually have been the most easiest river encounter I've had yet. I think that will hopefully have solved our water issues. Do not make a liar of me, river. I'm not in the mood for your shenaniganry. Yes! Don't have a hidden water source pocket that I don't even know of. That... What the hell is... Oh, wait, that's our storage. Right. I know where things are in our base. Don't you worry. And now we add in our walls. Let's make our patterns. We go with that one first, that one. Yeah, this is really starting to take its shape. And then now I just fill this spot in. Okay, now this at least looks a little bit more uniform. It is darker because of the color scheme, but we're gonna come in and I'm thinking copper along this section here, wherever the arches are. I think that might be the way to go. So let me maybe go, these walls are nice in line, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I break all of these ones out? So far that's looking good. Now I know I didn't come back and do this area. Wait, can we? 1, 2. If I wanted to get a room in here, I'd want it to be like a 5 by 5. So it's stepping in, 1, 2, 3. That would be where the center is. And I'll tell you what, this could be probably where we put our enchanting table. No. Whoop. Oh, we were so close. I'm sold. That's going to be where we put our enchanting setup, but I need to fight the river. And I just, that was my shit. I need to fight the river. How much of a fight do we need to put up? Let's see. Clear out all of this spacing in here. Oh, you see, we are so close. The back wall is... Oh, are you serious? That's how close we are. We could fix this up. And then what? We got table there, bookshelves all the way around. Yes. Okay, that's going to work. I'm going to put the enchanting table in there. And then for here, let's go back in, just fix up these walls before I get too further distracted. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to replace these with the, what's it called? The copper stairs. Wait, in that one there, yep, I've got to also fix up that on this end. So yeah, that'll give, I think, a little bit more of a smoother arch way to it. I'm hoping for that anyway. Now, I don't know exactly how smooth this section will work, but we'll give it a go. So let me just fix this up now. And we continue on. So I'll tell you what, let me get that placed up all through here. We can work out where we need the glass. I'll clear out this area here and I'll move Now, I'll move with you guys our enchanting table down. So let me get this space here and this space here done. I'll even try and put in the copper sections in, and then we'll be right back. I'm thinking I'm going to get us up to about here. Oh, you scared me. Jeez. Yes, now this is so much cleaner. Okay, I've got to get the glass, but I think the window is going to be placed in along here. So we'll have a run of 3, and we'll have another run of 3. It's kind of, it's not too badly held, or not held, hidden within the walling here. So I do think if we go with a bit more of the brown and maybe some of the greens, we can have it looking like it's, like the glass has dirt and like mold and moss sort of growing upon it. I think that'll help really sort of tie in the nature with the living element of this building. As you can see, we kind of haven't done anything here, but we have jumped back on the words. We jump back through. We've got nice sort of copper trimming around here. We've got our open space now to be able to put our enchanting table in here, which I was thinking about when I was clearing out this space. Moving the enchanting table was something we were going to be doing from like way back in like episode 2 or 3, something like that, you know. So it's going to be a big moment now to finally put this enchanting table in here. I was able to get all the way up along down here into the stairs, getting us ready to do Brain Rotted Zombie and Steeds area, because this is probably going to be the last thing that we do for the episode, but it's going to be the hardest challenge, and that's what I want to get done next, because we got to detail this area here too, so that way we've got like a real entrance in and out of our cave. But I'm thinking this is the last part to really help have that just standard detailing. Okay, it's not beautified yet because, you know, everything's still very greys and sort of dirty greens that we've got with that tough blocks. So we've still got to come back through, work out what other blocks we're using with the highlighting. But this area here is like the last place for our main starting section that we really need to get done. I brought the stairs and the walls all the way down to about here. Now, I do want to have a path that continues us off running around here and sort of going down and around, because this is where we've got, if you guys remember, the old project wall of, you know, stuff for episodes. The farming crops, animals. Well, we've done the farming. We've done the dog collection. We've done some villages. We've done some exploring. We need to do this. Redstone is constantly ongoing, but we've done a lot of that. Move the enchanting table. So you see, that's something that we've had on this for ages. We're going to be getting that done today. And decorate the spawner. Well, we sort of do all that. And then we've got stuff to do on streams, you know. We've got like mining, setting up a mining spot, which we've kind of done. The cave pond, we need to... Oh, we've actually worked on that a bit. Shards and trims, yes, they still need to be done. Nether, tree farming, bedroom. Bedroom was done. So we've got to also upgrade this area here, which we've got our cobblestone and stone generator, my lava farm, and a bit of my dripstone stuff. I don't want this room here to be left out, but I want it to sort of run underneath the stairs. Though we also can't forget these two blocks here are marking, you know, underneath here is where the cave pond is. And I do want to have a water source running down here, and possibly, I've been thinking about it a little bit. Okay, this, I don't like the river up there, we'll get rid of it. But that big dip down there, we could turn that into a pond and have it being fed by the water from up here. So I think that's definitely an episode in itself. But I was just wanting to let you guys know that the walls have come down to here. This section will be kind of decorated with a doorway and then filling up into the roof up there. I think this will be continuing on to be a wall until this point here, and then it'll be open up from the stairs. So that's how everything here's looking along. I'm quite happy with it, but it is time now that we try and give Brain Rotted Zombies room a bit of a makeover. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, it's time. It is finally time to remove this and put you in your proper location. So let's grab up the enchanting table, grab up that. We've got our skulls here. Okay, I guess the axe is the faster way to get it. Not pickaxe, me. Okay, that's all got stuff in there. I'll leave that until I've taken all of this down. So let's now remove the bookshelves. Wow, this area looks very empty without this. Oh, I should also return my, where'd my music disc go? Oh, good. I was going to say, I brought a music disc over here when we brought up the allays last time. I want to put that back in my room. Turn the music, the jukebox, chuck our music disc back in there, and let's, actually, the 3 skulls could probably sit up in here now. Oh no, I like them actually over with the enchanting table. Alright, so we want, this here should be the center. Perfect, we'll place it there, then our bookshelves will go in and around here. 2 there, then we have our 3 skulls up here, which I want to have. Yeah, it looks like they're talking to each other, I like that. Grindstones, it's important to have when you've got your enchanting area. It's very, I know, it's very like just simple and plain looking, but at least it's all tidy. Alright, let's go grab that chest that had the lapis and those books with it. And that'll finish off that little spot there. Have all books in it. That is an important one because it's all of like our pet names and everything. Can't lose that book again. Perfect! And now we have ourselves an enchanting area set up within our starter cave area. Finally, it's only taken, oh, geez, a long time. It's in here now. Yes! Okay, now stop putting it off. You need to, yeah, we need to get this going. Okay, so let's take it as a plan of action. I think I want to try and do the walls and the roof first. So this is going to get broken. Well, all of this face one will, so I can just break that off so I can look through it first. Yes, hey guys, how's it going? Brain-rotted zombie, you're not gonna hurt me, are ya? Hope not. We're cool. Okay, if I can clear this out without having any of the river falling in, I think we're going to be alright. I can kind of hear the polar bears and the skeleton horses from here. So I think we're in a good spot. Okay, you're there and you want to absolutely eat my face. I get that, mate. That's understandable. I mean, I don't like the fact that you want to do that, but I understand. Yeah, we'll go 1 lip at this level, all the way around, and then we'll bring it up 1. So I should have actually done it on this one here so it's easier to see. There we go. Yes, that'll allow us to put a torch in too. Good. So now if I just do a loop of this around here, because the walls are going to be in there. Oh wait, this loop I'm trying to do should be on this edge because the walls are going to match up here. But that one there will be the whole length of it. Alright, alright, let's quickly fix this up. Although along this one might be on that level there because it's depending on that situation. I guess what it's gonna, you're gonna have to put the walls in, aren't you, man? Yeah. Alright. It's hard because we don't want brain-rotted zombie to come out at me. No. Don't try and think you're smarter than me just because you more than likely are. Yes! You stay in there. Okay. Doing that has probably made this a little bit easier for me. And then just one more on the top there, which might not be seen, but that's alright. It'll help me at least get the spacing in. Remove this. Yeah, I can hear you're not having fun there, brain-rotted zombie, but guess what? You don't get to come here and try and eat my face. My beautiful, lovely face. It's not happening, mate. Let me get as much of the floor done as I can. We'll then box up in there. Obviously, we'll have to try and... I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that hard to box them into that spot there, so I'll just have to redo that. But obviously have it at a different location so I can get the spots where they weren't done. I'm just going to now go through and continue getting this done. I'm going to keep recording it in case anything happens that he slips up there, but I can kind of see that at the moment, I think we're on a nice track. So Let me see if I can get this built up. It's gonna be just a plain roof for now. We might come back later and give him a bit more, like a house and that sort of stuff, detailing inside of it. But for now, I just want to get the idea in place. So yeah, let me start working away on that. And if anything interesting happens, don't worry, you guys will be sure to see. I need you to want to go over there. Oh, no. Ah, no.
Stop it. Right on a zombie. Chill. No. Right on a zombie. Stop it.
Okay. You are stuck there for now. Whew. Okay. You got your hits in. You're feeling good. Okay, that's what I was. That's what I was afraid of. Was him breaking out just like that. However, though, we handled it all right. You're still alive. Let's just try and quickly get all this done then while you're stuck in that spot. Okay, so now I need to get up and out of here. Let Brain Rotted Zombie back in. And we should be okay. If I go like that, can I break those 2 bits of dirt so he doesn't climb back out of it? Nope, that's supposed to be that one. How did I mismatch these walls? You know what? That's a problem for tomorrow. For now, I just want to see how's this looking. Yes. Okay, the dirt blocks will properly despawn at some point. But he's now in there and he's got his own little enclosure. Okay, I know it's not detailed enough or anything like that, but it's now matching with what we've got. Oh, perfect. Oh, gotta replace some walls here. Excellent. Now this area here is really tied together. Yes, Brain Rotted Zombie, you've got now a nice clean enclosure. It's not so, dingy. It's got a bit more light to it, man. Yes, and Steed, don't worry. I know you're just a prisoner, but that's okay. Don't worry. You're all fine. We've also now got our enchanting area built up here. We've got... and this just wraps into our storage perfectly. I don't have enough sand, and I haven't been able to get enough sand because I used up all of it to make honey bottles, or glass bottles for the honey farm. So we might need to go on a stream and do some resource gathering, but now just the coherent movement between here up into here. It looks good. Now I'm thinking maybe we do a little bit of a patchwork here, or even have it like a pathing block. I don't know, because I still like to keep this as like the outside nature aspect. But yeah, okay. That's looking good. And then we're going to come up on through here, make a pathway down, and continue on these walls. And now these walls and that sort of stuff, I'm thinking I might be doing a bit on like some streams, or just, between episodes, because this is, we'll almost walk off the edge. There's definitely a lot of space that needs to be dug out and worked on here, and I'm just not too sure that it's going to all make it into an episode. Alright guys, I think now we are definitely on the right track now to making our place look like a bit more of a dwarven keep within this cave and underground system here that we've got, because this here is like the blueprints, We've got the rough idea of how all the shelling of everything should look, and now we can come back and include these little trinkets here. We can come back and change up the wall patterns to be able to have, a storage system, or an inset for have it the wall pushed back a little bit so we can have like armor stands on display, or any cool little trinkets, like we've got the baby's blade, which was the diamond sword that baby zombie had when it was attacking us. Not Brain Rotted Zombie, another one. But continuing on with all that stuff. I am liking having the copper lanterns and chains in here. Personally, I'm liking this being orange. But I do want you guys to let me know, do you think we should leave it as an orange highlighting? or if we should let it fully oxidize and go more of that greeny turquoise color to tie in with the tuff and have that as another sort of texturing block, where then we would start using maybe a bit more of the warped woods and all that sort of stuff as well in here. But I'm not too sure. I mean, the idea is a dwarven keep. I think that the copper highlights might look a little bit better, but you guys let me know if you think I might be on the wrong idea, and having it as the green will probably look a bit better. But guys, I know that this probably hasn't been the most, I know that this probably hasn't been the most jumping in, doing all these kind of bizarre, weird things that we have done the last few ones, but we needed a little bit of a rest. And I think this has been a beautiful effort. Our whole area here is just looking so good now. And I've got to admit, even brain rotted zombie and Steed seem to be a little bit more pleasant with their area at least looking as though it works within our section. Now, I have already started toying with the idea of maybe decorating the walls a little bit for brain rotted zombies, so we'll see how that turns out, because I don't want him to try and make another escape. You know, he already tried to come and attack me when I was getting this done, but let's just hope that he doesn't escape, because he doesn't have a helmet on, as you can see, and if he had ran out here, okay, it's night now, but if it was day, he would have burnt up and we would have lost one of our rare mobs. So, I know it's not the most beautiful section here, but you're more of a trophy than anything. It's a living trophy. Don't judge me. Okay, yeah, you go away there. Oh no, that is so cool. But guys, yeah, I think that this is the spot here where we wrap up this episode. I've had an absolute blast. You know, we've now got a bulk storage system for all of our mining goods. We're now actually really set up to be able to start doing that and collecting more tuff and resources to continue on going on down here. Next episode, we might come in and, you know, as I said at the start, I want to sort of build up a section here where we can have like our trophies. We can collect all the different the pottery shards, the armor trims and all that sort of stuff, and we can have them on display over here, as well as that little hole there you can see. That's a staircase I'm thinking will lead us, definitely lead us, not to that spot, but all the way down where that water flows. So, you know, we get a bit more movement within our cave system here. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm still thinking there's going to be a few more streams happening from this world where we start trying to put together this cave shell. And by that I mean, like you can see, I was saying over there where we've got our, you know, our plans, to-do list, we've got the stone and cobblestone generator, all of that sort of stuff up there, the lava farm. I want to be able to have like a platform up there that connects up to that space up there. We can do things, so a lot of stuff that I'll just have to slowly work upon. But guys, instead of me rambling along any longer, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. We're now able to start to see the progression coming along. I know we've got to start working on these pillars as well, but hey, baby steps. This year, this Let's Play world is going to be 20 odd years, you know, that we're going to be living through. We've got time, you know. We're playing Minecraft as Minecraft, and you know, it doesn't all happen overnight. But thank you to everyone who has tuned in up to this point here. I hope you guys have really enjoyed. I've definitely loved making this, and I'm looking forward to, you know, finishing this edit and then jumping back into this world again and working back into it. It is so much fun to be here and, you know, just playing through in this world. I absolutely love it. So thank you to every single one of you who have made it here. I hope that you all have a lovely day, and until next time.